Good morning. I have decided on my channel that I want to share my own mental health journey. A year ago, I was admitted to uni, self-admitted, with a caring team of my family and good friends, noticing some changes, and I have battled bipolar probably since adolescence, but was diagnosed in 2011 after severe postpartum depression in 2010 that resulted in a depressive and suicidal period. My sick brain told me that my children and my husband, my then husband, would be better off with a different mom and a different wife. And I was convinced. And that went on for a couple of months before I told anybody. And I was sitting on my bathroom floor in January of 2011. His birthday's in April, so he was either 8 or 9 months old. And I was sitting there I had started taking Ambien from my doctor because I wasn't sleeping, because Finn would wake up. I'd put him to bed around 9 and I'd go to bed with him, and he'd wake up at 1 with the stress of 3 kids and the busyness of the farm and starting my own business. The preschool was born in 2010. I needed help sleeping, and so I took Ambien about once a week. And I had exactly 26 Ambien, and they were sitting in my hand. And I've since learned that maybe that wouldn't have killed me. And I don't mean to say this lightly. Sometimes we use humor because it's difficult, and it's a way to talk about something difficult. My plan was to take my life, and I was sitting there, and right before I did, my kids were in the other room. They were playing safely. Luke was out working on the farm, and it was nighttime. As I was thinking about it, Finn walked in and said, "Mama," or he crawled in because he didn't walk till 10 months. And I just started bawling, and I sent Luke a text that said, "I need help." And that started a long journey of more intense. I had been doing counseling for about 7 years, and now I realized that I was people-pleasing even my counselors. I wasn't sharing my true struggles. And so Luke came in, and he said, "What can I do?" And I said, "I need to not be here." I said, "Let's go somewhere and talk." And I said, "I need to not be here tonight." And so we booked a hotel, did a little staycation while the kids were swimming. And Finn, I think, was playing. I don't remember the exact details, but while the kids were swimming, Luke and I talked. I was depressed, and it's hard for me to talk about things when I'm depressed. I actually, in my college years, when I first started noticing that I wasn't okay, I read something that has stuck with me, that you should never evaluate your life from a negative filter. And so, but I was just explaining it's still important to let out those feelings. And so I had a purge, and I explained to him that I had been suicidal, and then he started doing some investigation of his own. That'll be part 2.